explosive sheep is still orange. Nice. Alright, so it requires 1 bronze framework, 1 whirring bronze gizmo, 2 heavy blasting powder, 2 wool cloth, and a partridge in a pear tree. Explosive sheep. And what does this do again? Requires engineering of 150. Use summons an explosive sheep, which will charge at a nearby enemy and explode for 135 to 165 damage. Lasts for 3 minutes or until it explodes. Oh, the Harvest Reaper, the little mini Harvest Reaper. That's what I wanted to get. Because I think if that does like even a somewhat good amount of damage, like an amount equivalent to like a Thorns or something, that would help out a lot. Because when I have Thorns from like a Druid buff, it's helps out a ton when fighting things with the unarmed rogue. But we'll see. I think they get that at 180. And I don't know what it requires to make them. How much damage does they have in dynamite? 128 to 172. Compared to 128 to 172, 135 to 165. Alright, so the lower end is a little higher and the higher end is a little lower for the explosive sheep. Alright, let's just make all 5 of these. I wonder, do these look like actual sheep, or they look like mechanical sheep, or what? Guess we'll find out soon enough. I don't really want to use them unnecessarily, though, because we only do have 5. So I don't know when we'll actually use them. Maybe like we get on the brink of death, or maybe during like fights where they're immune. So maybe against like those skeletons in Duskwood where they're immune to Groat, and it's a straight up fist fight. Alright, now we can make target dummies. 3 of those with the current stuff we have. 7 wool cloth. I don't feel like going back and forth and stuff right now, so let's just make 3 of them with our current amount, and then we can always like come back and make more, because we still have 6, so we'll bring us up to 9. 3 copper modulators, we got 9 handfuls of copper bolts, bronze bar, we got 9 of those, and 7 wool cloth. Alright. That's fine. We'll just make 3 now. The target dummies are kind of... they're in a weird spot right now, because they're useful for, like, getting aggro if I need to survive, which I think is what a lot of people use them for. Like, if the fight's not going well, you gotta run away. Or if you pull too much stuff, you gotta aggro stuff while you run. But I like to use them as well during combat, so I can, like, target dummy and then vanish into a second garrote during fights that are longer to get more damage. Or I'll, like, target dummy something and then get distance and use throwing knives for more damage, because throwing knives do more damage than my punches. But lately, with the level of mobs that I've been fighting, that doesn't really work, because like I was fighting this turtles in Ultarag Mountain, and all it took was 1 punch to pull aggro away from the target dummy again. So I think the levels are just getting too high for the current target dummy to keep aggro. Alright, made all those, right? Yep, okay. Okay, I think that's all the engineering we had to do. Now let's stop at the bank, put all this extra stuff in there. We'll get some silk as well, because I need to make more bandages. More silk. Alright, let's activate the foot thrusters. Run, Swapper Man, run! Flailing his arms about. Quite certain this is a different animation than the previous rank 1 of Sprint. I do want to go to Shimmering Flats. But we need to get blind, and I think we need to go up to Ravenholt Manor for that, right? Oh wait, no, we don't. Because I just remembered, yeah, we learned poisons after we turned in that one quest. We're just doing this other quest so that we can get rid of this touch of Zanzo. Okay, so now we can learn blind. We gotta remember to do that. We'll go talk to the rogue trainer before we leave Stormwind. Get blind. Because I was so confused. Like, I went to go train it earlier when I got to 34. And I was like, oh, you need poisons. But there was nothing to learn poisons at the trainer. And I don't remember ever getting any quests to learn poisons. But I go talk to Matthias Shaw, and apparently he had a quest for me that was a lower level one. To go to the Westfall Tower and whatnot, and then after doing that kind of stuff, then I end up getting poisons.
You need something?
Okay, let's see. Throw a bunch of this stuff back in the bank. Bunch of these parts. We got struts, iron strut. Not sure what an actual strut is, IRL. I know they're a part of some sort. I think I've heard of them being a part for like cars, you know, having to replace your struts or whatnot, but I don't know what they actually are. My education was in electrical engineering, not mechanical. Bronze tube, we want to hold on to that because we need that for the Touch of Zanzil quest. What other parts do we have? I thought we had more. A handful of copper bolts we might as well hang on to because we're probably going to get more from when the target dummies get destroyed. We'll just throw the bars in here as well. We're not going to really do engineering outside of the city. These bags are so disorganized. Incredibly disorganized. Oh, we have Soothing Turtle Bisque. I forgot we got some of that from the quest, not just the recipe. Speaking of recipes, we'll have to learn the Thistle Tea. Requires cooking. I'm not going to make any, though, because I don't have Swift Thistle. You need the auction house for that. I could use the auction house, but I'm not going to. At least not at the moment. The only kind of time I plan on using the auction house is to actually make gold from like selling fish and whatnot. Alright, more tin. Is this the mage weave? Or no, manual for heavy silk bandage. Okay, might as well grab that, because we'll probably learn that. The amount of bandages I'll be making in a sec. And then, bronze bars. We'll just throw those there. We have so many of these, like, scrolls and whatnot. I don't know what the heck is what. Oh, we got Thistle Tea. We got the Dragon Breath Chili. We still need cooking of 200 for that. And then we got the Heavy Silk Bandage. Ledge Vial we need for the quest. Seal of Ravenholt we need for that quest. So much random crap. Silk, that's what we need. Coarse Stone we don't need. I think that's everything we want in there. Let's grab the silk. Okay. Now that should be good.
See you later.
Now, after much back and forth, now we go talk to the rogue Doc Mixel again. Get this disease. Wait, it's gone. I was gonna say poison, but get the poison gone, but the poison is gone. Somebody must have cured me of my poison. Thank you, Good Samaritan. Is that considered a Good Samaritan act? I don't know. But thank you, whoever did that. Thank you for the good deed. Well, I guess we'll turn it in anyway. We got all this crap for the quest. Maybe we'll get a bit of experience for it, at least. We ran all over Stormwind getting this stuff. That's a rogue helmet? Looks like it was mail. Like the spikes on it. The person had warrior in their name. War. But they were a rogue, I think. Trying to confuse people. Alright, down here, talk to Doc Mixelpixel, the doctor who confers with a squirrel and a statue for medical advice, apparently. Only in World of Warcraft would you find such a thing. Doc Mixelpixel.
Hi, how are you?
The touch of Zanzil, low level.
You have a great day now.
If you want the itis cured, you're going to have to try harder than that, Swapperman. Where are the reagents for the cure? Alright, so we got the simple wildflowers, we got the leaded vial, we got the bronze tube, and we got the spool of light chartreuse silk thread.
Alrighty then.
What am I doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm devising a cure for your itis. Don't get indignant with me now, Swapperman. Just a few more seconds. There. Just spray this fantastic smelling medicine on yourself and you'll be as good as new. And let's see, we get for reward Eau de Mixelpixel. Eau de Mixelpixel. Binds when picked up. Unique. Use cure for the touch of Zanzil. Can I still use this even though I don't have it anymore? So we'll find out.
You have a great day now.
Well, there's the experience I was hoping for. Just 120 experience for all that, I guess. Oh well, let's try this out, see if it actually does anything now I don't have it. Maybe I'll just use it up and get out of my inventory. Eau de Mixelpixel. Soulbound, unique, use cure for the touch of Zanzil. Nothing to dispel. Well, I guess that makes sense. I don't have it anymore. I was hoping I would just use it up regardless, but I guess we might as well just destroy it then. Okay. All that for a nice 120 experience. I guess it all helps get to level 60. Who knows? Maybe that's all that would stand between me and getting to 60. Maybe I would have... If I didn't have that, I would have gone to fight one more mob and get leveled up from that and then get killed by that mob that I would need for one more kill to level 60. That might save my character, who knows. Okay, but we do need to get blind now, while we're over here. Osborne the Nightman, rogue trainer.
Hello.
Okay, we know we can't use any of this. Let's go find blind. Somewhere over the rainbow. There it is. Blind. So there's no rank to it. So I guess this is just the only one you get. Blind requires level 34 and poisons 1. Alright, finally got the poisons 1 now. 1 gold, 26 silver. Expensive. Blind. 30 energy, 10-yard range. Oh, so this isn't within melee distance? Well, that's nice. 30 energy, 10-yard range, instant, 3.5 minute cooldown. Oh, God. I forgot this had like a a long cooldown associated with it. I was hoping it wouldn't have any cooldown, but I suppose that'd be extremely overpowered. 3.5 minute cooldown. That's because I have those points, I guess. The subtlety that reduced my vanish and blind. I forgot all about that. Reagents, blinding powder, blinds the target, causing it to wander disoriented for up to 10 seconds. Any damage caused will remove the effect. Alright, this will be extremely nice to have, since I don't have any crowd control really, other than my target dummies, which aren't really rogue abilities. Alright, let's grab that. Don't need anything else. Now we need to go back and get blind powder. So much to do. Blind powder. Blind powder? Blinding powder? Might as well get a stack of that, right? Get 20 of it over here. Same with like my flash powder. Just hang out to like a nice stack of 20. Jasper Fell, Shady Dealer.
Greetings.
Okay, where's this blinding powder? Wait, there's none of it here. What's blinding powder, right? Deathweed, Essence of Agony, Essence of Pain, Dust of Deterioration, Dust of Decay, Flash Powder, Crystal Vial, Random Guild Invite. Isn't that the name of a Splinter Cell game? Chaos Theory? Well, I think it's the name of a branch of mathematics as well, but I think it's the name of one of the Splinter Cell games. I haven't played too many of those, but I have played one that I quite enjoyed back in, I think that was Xbox 360. It was Splinter Cell, God, I can't remember the name of it. I don't know if it was the one right after Chaos Theory. What the heck was it? I thought it was really fun. That might be the only one I played. I can't remember it. I might have to go look at my Xbox games and see, just out of curiosity now. But where the heck is the blinding powder? Is it at the poisons vendor? Yeah, there's none here.
For the Alliance.
I can't imagine it's like a limited stock item. Let's check the poison supplier. Sloan McCoy, poison supplier.
Hello.
Wait, this is exactly the same stuff as the other guy sells, so what's the point of having two different vendors that have the same thing? I don't understand. I also don't understand where I get blind powder then. Nobody here sells it. Oh wait, maybe from like a general supplies? Would they sell it there? I would assume it would be from like a rogue vendor just because it's a rogue specific ability, but...
Be careful.
Well, I guess we'll go check the general supplies person. I don't know who else would sell it. Okay, so where do I even want to put this? Does this break stealth? Blinding powder. Didn't see it anywhere there. Doesn't say anything about breaking stealth. Figure out where I actually want this. we'll just put it like right here for now. Figure it out in a bit. Talk to the general supplies person. See if they sell blinding powder. Activate foot thrusters. Away we go. Flopperman, away.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, the Wicked Dagger. That's gonna be nice to have. That's next level though. Wicked Throwing Dagger. 18.3 damage per second compared to 11.7. My last throwing weapon was in level 30 or level 22, so I've had it for 12 levels. Oh, these ones are faster too. 1.8. Does that mean the cooldown is faster? So it's only a 1.8 second cooldown, or is it still just the same? But I mean, how much faster? What's the point of speed then if you can't throw it any faster? Maybe it travels faster in terms of actually hitting the target? Who knows? Throwing axe. Yeah, he doesn't sell any. Didn't sell any blinding powder either. Trade supplies?
Be careful.
Is there something I have to actually craft?
Light be with you.
Dun. Thread, baubles, flux, spices, dyes, night crawlers.
Be careful.
I have no idea. Maybe it's something I have to craft. Poisons. You can create and mix poisons with both found and store-bought ingredients. Instant poison. No blind powder. Coats a weapon with poison that lasts for 30 minutes. I wonder, can you coat up throwing weapon? I tried using like the sharpening stones with the blacksmithing on a throwing axe, and it didn't work. But can you coat a weapon with poison? I suppose we could try. Let's go back to the. Was blinding powder like something to learn from the rogue trainer? You get dust of decay in an empty vial. I'm so confused. Okay, let's go back to the rogue area again. Don't worry, guys. We'll get out of Stormwind eventually once I figure out how to actually get blinding powder. I got here at level 34, and I'm like, alright, let's get blind, we'll be done, and let's go to the Shivering Flats and continue questing and whatnot. Then we had to actually figure out, okay, well, I need poisons to learn blind. Well, how do I get poisons? Apparently there was a quest I never did, lower level, from the rogue trainer, but it didn't show up because it's a low-level quest, so it doesn't actually show it anymore, so I just go talk to a bunch of random people there, until I found the guy that gave me the quest, and I had to go to Westfall and do it. Then I had that poison on me, the Touch of Zanzil, so I had to figure out how to get rid of that. That was a quest that I had to run around all over the place, make a bronze tube, do some engineering. Then I did get blind, but now I need to figure out how to get blinding powder. Nobody here sells it, apparently. Alright. Is this like something I have to learn? Osborne the Nightman, rogue trainer.
Good day to you.
Eviscerate, expose armor, eviscerate, ambush, rupture, eviscerate, ambush, cheap shot. I would assume it would be under like poisons if it is something I have to learn. Backstab. Crippling poison, mind-numbing poison. Instant poison, deadly poison, wound poison, blinding powder. Ah, it is, okay. Alright, blinding powder. Oh my god, are you serious? 150 poisons? Holy crap, that's ridiculous. 150 poisons, okay. We're gonna have to buy a lot of Dust of Decay, apparently. Blinding powder requires level 34. Poisons of 150. Holy crap. Wait, so how do I level poisons? Do I just make the thing, or do I have to actually put it on weapons? Because I don't have any weapons to put it on. Unless I can put it on throwing weapons. This is ridiculous. Come on now. So many hoops to jump through. Sinister Strike. Alright, here I thought we were just going to get to 34, grab blind, and get back into questing. Apparently, nope, that's not the case. Alright, we can't even learn any other poisons at the moment other than crippling poison.
See you around.
Okay. Let's go buy apparently 150 Dust of Decay or something to level up my poisons to 150. That is a high amount of poisons required.
Hey there.
Alright, so we need empty vials. Just get a stack of these for now. And we need Dust of Decay. $20 of these, just to start with. 17, 18, 19, 20. The thing is, I don't know when this turns green, so I don't buy like 150 of them now just for it to turn green like after using 10 of them.
Have a good one.
Okay, now if I could put these on my throwing weapons, that would be pretty cool. Instant poison, 20. Dust of Decay only requires one empty vial. And what does this do again? It's in poison. Class is rogue. Requires level 20. Use coats a weapon with poison that lasts for 30 minutes. Each strike has a 20% chance of poisoning the enemy, which instantly inflicts 19 to 25 nature damage, 40 charges. Alright, let's see how long this lasts as orange for. I mean, the only other poison I can get is what? Crippling poison, I think it was? Who knows? Maybe this will just stay orange all the way to 150. Does that mean I'm gonna have to actually buy 150 Dust of Decay? At least it's pretty cheap, right? I forget how much I said. I think it was under a silver. Well, we're at 15 poison. It's still orange. Alright, 20 is still orange. Alright, maybe it will last orange all the way to 150. Alright, we're gonna have to buy a crap ton more Dust of Decay apparently, though. A lot more. Let's see. Let's first see if we can actually put this on a throwing weapon. I am curious. Then it actually will be useful, rather than just wasting all this stuff. Instant poison. Class is rogue. Requires level 20. Use coats a weapon with poison that lasts for 30 minutes. Each strike has a 20% chance. Poison the enemy, which instantly inflicts 1925 nature damage, 40 charges. Something tells me this isn't going to work. Oh, it's still blue. Heavy throwing dagger.
I can't use that.
No, nope, doesn't work. That's what I thought. Yeah, because I did try the sharpening stones with the blacksmithing. Now that's exactly the same thing, but still. It didn't work with the sharpening stones either, with the throwing axes. Alright, it was worth a try though. So I guess we're just going to make 150 of these. If it even stays orange that long, or yellow or green.
I supply only the finest goods.
Okay, let's see. We need empty vials. What are we at? We're at 21? 21 of 150, so we need... I don't really just buy like increments of 50, because who knows if it's going to turn gray. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Dust of decay, 18 copper. Okay, so that's not too bad either. Actually, we can just like make stacks of this, can't we? Yeah. Might be better. Oh, so we only can go up to 20. Even though it stacks of 10. Interesting. Okay, how many is that? 30. Let's get another 20. Dust of decay, 18 copper. Darn it. Oh, no, I don't have to sneeze again. Thought I did. Okay. So another 20 of these. Wait, that one's stacked to 20. I don't know, I'm confused. The other one's stacked to 10. Oh, maybe it's because I already had... Oh, I was looking at the stack of 10 that I bought myself. Okay. That's why. Interesting.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. Zug zug. Okay, poisons. Instant poison, 50. All right, let's hope this stays orange all the way to 150, because I don't know how else to level it beyond that if it kind of just starts turning green and gray. I mean, I guess we do have crippling poison later, but I don't know if you get skill, like if you get, by applying a poison to a weapon, does that give you poison skill? Because I can't apply it to any weapons because I don't have weapons. I do have throwing weapons, but I just tried that and it doesn't work. It doesn't let you put a poison on a throwing weapon. So we're just gonna have to hope this stays orange or gives me levels at least. So far so good. What, we're up to 33? Still orange? Not bad. Man, you have to jump through so many hoops to get blind. I mean, they probably assumed that... they probably assumed that you were kind of getting the quest to get poisons, you know, around level 24 or whatever. And then, but I didn't do it till 34, so they probably assumed you already did that. And they probably assumed you're using poisons all the way through those 10 levels or whatever. So by now you should already be close to 150, but I'm doing all this stuff now. Hey, Don. Can only rogues make poison? I'm an herbalist, but didn't notice any poisons. I'm pretty sure it's just rogues. I don't remember doing, making poisons on any other class. I think it's just a rogue thing. But yeah, I didn't even know, because I'm not too familiar with rogues. Apparently you have to actually do a quest that I hadn't done earlier, but because it was a low-level quest, it didn't show like a quest marker above the NPC's head, so I was running around trying to find what the quest was to get. Then I had to do a quest to get poisons, because I needed poisons to learn blind. That's what I'm trying to get, is blind. But in order to, I did get blind after I did the quest to get the poisons. But in order to use blind, you need blinding powder. In order to learn blinding powder from the rogue trainer, you have to have 150 poison skill. So it was kind of all this stuff I hadn't anticipated you actually need to use blind. But we're getting there. Pocket sand. Poisonous pocket sand. Yeah. Is pocket sand is that an ability later on? That sounds familiar. I mean, I know of, like, just kind of in general terms of, like, games and whatnot, pocket sand being kind of like a disorienting kind of thing, but for some reason I thought there was, like, a ability later on in the expansions that was, like, named pocket sand, but I could be completely wrong there. Alright, so we made it up to 71 throughout all that, and we're still orange. Maybe we can actually get to 150. So we need, what do we need? We need 79 more Dust of Decay. 79. I just know it from King of the Hill when he literally keeps sand in his pocket for self-defense. Oh, okay. Maybe that's where I'm remembering. I remember hearing or seeing something, whether it be on like YouTube or a meme or something of like pocket sand. I can remember if that was from a game or what. Okay. Need 70 more Dust of Decay.
I buy and trade.
Which means we need 70 more empty vials. Which means, well, let's just say 80. Because we only get stacks of 5. 80. 5, 10, 15, 20. But I do know with like herbalists, the way that they kind of help rogues out isn't necessarily with the poisons, I don't think. Maybe there is herbs. There could be certain poisons that use herbs, I'm not sure. I could see that being a case, if I were to guess. But like thistle tea, there's a drink that rogues, they get a recipe for with the rogue quest I just did that uses swift thistle, which is gathered by herbalists. Alright, so that's 20. It's 40. $60. Okay, 80. Oh, that's the use for Swift Thistle. I harvested so much early on, but didn't see anything in my alchemy creation tab that I used it. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was anything else that used Swift Thistle, but I did know that. Yeah, like right here, I actually still have the recipe with me. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Recipe thistle tea is what it's called. And it requires cooking for the rogue to make. I got it from a rogue quest, but the rogue needs cooking to make it, cooking of 60. And then it requires swift thistle, which is gathered by herbalists, and then just refreshing spring water as well. And yeah, it instantly restores 100 energy. 5-minute cooldown. I don't think I'm actually going to be using it, because this guy doesn't have herbalism, and I'm not really using the auction house, so... But that's what it does. Alright, so we got the empty vials. Dust of decay. Now we need 80 dust of decay. We can only go up to 20. Alright, am I going to have enough bag space for all this? Yes, I should. Okay. Alright, so this brings me up to 40. $60. What professions have you gone? I'm mining and engineering on this guy. I wanted to have like the target dummies because I don't really have much crowd control as an unarmed rogue. Typically rogues have a lot of stuns and, well, blind and sap. So they have a lot of crowd control, but I don't really have that with this guy. So I wanted the target dummies. And then also like the dynamites and all that stuff as well for a bit more damage. Dude, sick. I'm mining and engineering on my frost mage. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff with engineering. It's definitely a lot of work, though. So I don't know if I'll be doing it on my next characters or not, but we'll see. Alchemy is just so much simpler. Because, like, with the target dummies, it's like a lot to keep in, like, figure out how you should, like, balance all the different materials. Like, with the target dummies, you have the copper modulators, right? Which require copper bars, I think, and then linen cloth, and then handfuls of copper bolts. But then the handfuls of copper bolts you need also require copper bars. But then you also need copper bolts for the target dummy as itself. And then you need wool cloth, and then you need bronze bars, I think. So it's like, alright, how do I balance all these different... So I don't make too much copper for those bolts and modulators, but I need some of the copper still for the bronze. That kind of thing. It's a lot to kind of... balance. And then like alchemy and herbalism, you just, you know, gather some herbs and you make some elixirs. A lot more straightforward. Did you craft those goggles yourself? Yeah, I crafted these. I tried to get them kind of as soon as I could. I didn't really go too crazy with trying to go out of my way to get things, but when I was able to, I kind of tried to get them fairly early because they have quite good stats. Yeah, I just keep a stack of each in my bank for stock. Nice. But yeah, there's so much leftovers all the time. Yeah, I usually just keep some stuff in my bank as well, and then I just grab it when I get to a city and work on my engineering, and then put a bunch of like the rest of the crap that I'm not using back in the bank until next time, you know. Alright, I think we need 8. We need one more stack of dust of decay, right? Dust of decay, 18 copper. Yeah, I think we just need one more. 18, 19, 20. Alright. Now that should get me to 150, I think. Then we can finally get blinding powder. And then watch me not even have like the actual stuff I need to make blinding powder. I don't know what it requires. Instant poison, 80. 81. Dust of decay, 81. Empty vials. Yeah, I need to get the next rank of target dummies, though, because it wasn't until the other week, maybe a couple weeks ago, somebody told me in the chat that, because I was kind of wondering if there was other ranks of target dummies, or if it's just this one all the way to 60. And, yeah, I was told at that time, I think there was 3 or 4 different ranks, and yeah, when I did end up going to the other engineering trader in Ironforge, I noticed there was a next one. I don't remember what skill level you need, though. I think I got my engineering now to 177, so I don't know if it was at maybe 175, 180, somewhere around there is the next rank. Next time I'm over there, I'll have to take a look. But I don't know what materials it requires. Because the problem with my current target dummies is they don't really hold as aggro as well now that I'm kind of fighting these level 30-ish mobs. Like I was, before, a lot of my strategies that I'd use for the tougher fights is like, maybe I'd use like a target dummy, vanish, and then use a second garrote to have more damage during a fight. Or I would use a target dummy, get distance, and then use my throwing weapons, because those do more damage than my punches. But when I was fighting some turtles over in Alterac Mountain, even just like one punch or one throwing weapon like caused the turtles to break aggro from the target dummy and start coming after me and attacking me instead. So they've kind of hit their limit, I think. They still are kind of nice though, because in terms of like if I'm not using it for that purpose, but if say I aggro like a bunch of stuff that I didn't mean to, or if a fight I'm about to die or something, I need to get away and I can't vanish or whatever, I can use a target dummy and still run away, and that still has been working pretty decent. Wow, this is apparently, is this just always orange? Is it just perpetually orange? We've got 115 poison now, and it's still, it just has not got to yellow yet. I mean, that's fine by me. Bum bum bum. Damn, when I first built my target dummy, I didn't know the intended use and thought it was something I could swing my weapon at and increase my weapon levels. I suppose that's a fairly reasonable assumption. You know, like a target dummy, yeah, because I guess because I don't know if you play retail, but I thought, isn't there something called like a target dummy in retail where you actually do that? You can like practice abilities and get your weapon skill up in like the cities and whatnot. I remember that being a thing, but I don't remember what they were called. Oh, this is finally yellow now. I don't remember when didn't notice when it turned yellow. It must be pretty recent, but I guess it does indeed drop down from orange. Or maybe they're called practice dummies in retail. I thought it was something like that. Delicious instant coffee. Still yellow. Wait, what? Did I not calculate this correctly? Oh. Okay, yeah, it's because yellow doesn't guarantee a skill level. Okay. Well, I'm one away. After all that. One away. Alright, well, we need even more dust to decay and even more empty vials. I hadn't anticipated the not guaranteed skill levels.
You need something?
I think what we'll do is, since we only get these vials in stacks of 5, we'll just get 5. We'll get 5 vials and 5 dust to decay, and I think that should be sufficient. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Have a good one.
Now, let's see. Actually, wait, let's see. Do I have bag space now? We've been making a lot of this stuff. Okay, barely. We got 4 bag spaces left. Alright, come on, 150. There we go. And at 150 it turns green. Oh, that brought me up to 152. Alright, now, after all that, we can finally learn Blinding Powder, which isn't even something I realized you had to learn. I thought you just go buy that from that same guy, you know. You can buy Flash Powder, so I assumed, okay, you can buy Blinding Powder. Nope, you gotta learn it. Osborne the Night Man, Rogue Trainer.
What can I do for you?
Blinding Powder. There it is. Blinding Powder requires level 34, poisons of 150. Finally got that requirement met. 1 gold, 26 silver. Blinding Powder. Now, the question is,
Safe travels.
what the heck do I need to actually make this stuff? Consumable, instant poison, reagent, blinding powder. Fade leaf. My god, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Of course, it requires something that you have to be an herbalist for. Speaking of herbalism, apparently you need this as well for, or apparently herbalists get this as well. Fade leaf. I don't remember where you get fade leaf from. I don't know if you just, if there's like fade leaf plants out there you can pick, or if it's also kind of like, what were we just saying? Swift thistle, where you're picking a different herb, and then you get Swift Thistle also. I don't know if that's Fade Leaf is the same like that. I think that's how you get Swift Thistle, right? You're picking like Briar Thorn or Mage Royal or something, and then all of a sudden, along with the Briar Thorn and Mage Royal, you also get Swift Thistle, I think. I don't know if Fade Leaf is the same way, but I don't have any way of getting Fade Leaf because I'm not an herbalist. My god. Had I known, well, even if I knew, I don't know if I would go herbalism and alchemy because the target dummies have been so valuable. But my god. Okay, now I can't use blind. That was kind of a huge ability that was going to really kind of help things, especially going into dead mines. So now I don't know if I'm going to even be able to do dead mines without blind because I don't have any other crowd control other than my target dummies, I suppose. Alright, all of that, and I can't even use blind. Oh well, I guess, I mean, we learned something new. Okay. I don't remember if I've ever fished up Fade Leaf. I know you can, like, fish and get trunks that, because I've got my leather that way that I use to get my goggles. And then, like, other things that require leather and engineering I've used. I've gotten that leather from fishing. You get trunks from either, you know, like the debris or wreckages or whatever, and then, like, schools of fish also, you have a chance of getting a trunk. And in the trunk, you could have, sometimes get, like, leather. But I don't know if I've gotten herbs from those trunks. It's possible maybe I could get Fade Leaf that way. So I do want to keep this guy as if he's kind of self-found. Even though he's technically not self-found. I could use the auction house, but I only want to use that, really, to make gold for my epic mount. And whatnot. Alright, all that. And we can't even use blind. Ridiculous. Now what do we do? Okay, first things first, we need to sell. Actually, I suppose we could just sell wherever we're going. But we are here. We might as well just sell while we're here. Maybe we'll go to Shimmering Flats. Am I strong enough to go there? I suppose we'll try. We'll see how it goes. We do have some explosive sheep now. I am going to go use the bathroom first, though, before we do anything. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back.